welcome to my vlog. Vlog. V-L-O-G. Vlog. Short for video blog. This is my first installment, so bear with me. Well, see, I keep looking at me. I should be looking at you. What's up? So I have something called ADD. Yeah, I have ADD pretty bad. I do wear glasses, but don't own contacts. True confession, kind of a geek. Autobots, transform and roll out. I don't know if you can tell, but my room is looking pretty messy right now. I don't know, check this. I don't know. But one of the really cool things about living in a video, sort of, you know, this thing here, all I have to do is like snap my fingers and shit happens. Watch this. Hey there. Free will is something that we all want to have. It's something that we all embrace. This is part of a psychology that of self, of the ego-centered self. We want to feel in charge. I don't usually sit down, but that's totally besides the point. Could you make a different choice? You know, maybe you witness somebody getting victimized or hurt or beat up, and instead of helping them, you chose to remain silent. And then later on, you think, man, I could have helped them. And you say to yourself, you know, if I could go back to that point, I would do it differently. This is all speculation. It's you have memories, and after experiencing them, you wish you could change them, and so we then say we could have done it differently. But here's the thing: if you could put yourself back into that exact same situation, exactly the same, to the point where you had never experienced that situation before, I mean, it was the first time it happened, and you're there in the exact same place, at the exact same time, in the exact same mind state. Maybe you're at the store, and you're trying to decide whether you buy Rice Krispies or vodka. You are still in the same place, at the same time, thinking the same things, and there's nothing about you that could possibly choose something different, because nothing's different. And so what you have to take away from this is that by experiencing things, you are able to affect your future decisions. But in the moments when we wish we could have done different, we could not have. We are not in control of that. Anything that's happened in the past can affect what you do now. But that's not to say that what you do now, you could ever do differently. This may be hard to understand. It tears at something that we all hold dear. Our brains are a system, sort of, and they learn. But if you put them back at an old state, you know, you reboot off of a save file 5 years ago, the save file is still going to be the same place. And although we may have in the future a different perspective, at that point we will still have the same perspective we had back then. The things we choose, the things we do, are determined by the things we have experienced. The things that have brought us here and where I am right now determines the words I'm choosing to talk to you right now. They are determining everything I do, because what else would they be based on? This is a quote from the Pocket Dalai Lama. The realization that another person wishes to harm and hurt you cannot undermine genuine compassion. A compassion based on the clear recognition of that person as someone who is suffering, someone who has the natural and instinctual desire to seek happiness and overcome suffering, just like oneself.